Greek.
Good evening and welcome to episode 49 of the Behind Enemy Lines Age of Sigmar podcast.
Yes, it's time to visit the realm of destruction, or ghosts, or life and death, and all that other shit. Yeah. Oh.
Damien, what are you doing for Age of Sigmar? Damien? It would appear he's not in the mortal realms. I don't think he likes Age of Sigmar.
Not one iota.
You know we're getting close to 50 episodes.
It's very close.
Actually, wait.
It's almost Damian's age.
Oh, that's true. That's really, really true. And we are still all over every single social media channel you can possibly think of. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We have a blog. If there's somewhere that we're not, that's probably because it's all the cool kids over there.
We're on Pornhub now too.
Yes, with Age of Sigmar porn.
Yeah.
With my Stormcast Eternal, as it were. Big massive shout out to our two sponsors as well. Behind Enemy Lines. That's us.
That's our podcast.
Jeez. Battlekiwi.com and diceofwar.com.au. Head over there, check their stuff out, buy their stuff, and tell them the guys Behind Enemy Lines sent you.
For that, you'll receive absolutely nothing.
Well, no, if you use the code BEL5 at battlekiwi.com, you'll get a 5% discount. So now that we've thanked our sponsors, now that we've told you where we hang out on social media, it's time.
What time is it, Damien?
What time?
Go on, say it.
You haven't said a single word.
You know you want to.
Come on, let's slap him.
Say something, you dick. You're such a shit.
Alright, well, we're just going to crack into...
Noob.
Play the sound.
Noob.
Play the sound.
That's all I got.
I can't believe you're replacing me with that shit thing.
We're not replacing you. You just opted not to play the game.
You've been outsourced.
That's crap, man. It's like I'm a little Malaysian outsourcer at the end of the telephone going, hello, can I help you with your problem? Let me put you through to this person. My supervisor might be listening in and this has probably been recorded. But do it in an accent that no one can understand.
Would you like technical support?
Oh my god, you guys are so racist.
A
Besides, it's Filipinos who do the technical support.
So anyway, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was just sitting here waiting for them to stop talking about, Age of whatever.
Sigmar.
And I'm still upset they're replacing me with the noob news beeper.
I found a Morse code beep, and I may have made a sweeper, but it might not get used because you get all butthurt about it.
That's fine.
So we got that weird noob news shit.
That's fine.
That's all right. I
That's
know it's,
cool.
when you say it's not fine, you're like an angry wife.
No,
it's
that's
like,
fine.
It's fine. It's all right. That's fine.
You just carry on.
You
do what you do.
You are like an angry woman. That's
you just do what you do. I'm fine.
You're like an angry partner.
You know,
like, no, I'm fine.
Everything's
okay.
I thought I actually missed you guys. I haven't seen you for so long. I'd forgotten what you look like. But now that I see you again, I remembered, yeah, fuck that. I'd rather be at home.
Wow. Fortunately, we've replaced you.
we did replace you with the sound effect.
I know, that's bullshit.
Anyway, let's have a look at what the new things that are going on in the wargaming world are. And unfortunately, as much as he doesn't like to admit it, or he doesn't want to recognise it, Age of Sigmar Soul Wars is now out in the wild. I have my copy. I have the other half of somebody else's copy. And I have spray painted a whole heap of shit gold. It's good. I haven't played a game yet.
It's painted as junk gold.
So are you doing Stormcast?
I love gold.
I love gold.
I mean, come on.
That's your keeper.
I mean, I play Necrons and they're supposed to be like silver and all that sort of shit, but really, that gold, you could have done them a decent colour.
I've done them gold.
Oh, he done them gold. He did it with a green,
gold.
green cloth, and it's just the most horrible thing you ever seen.
It actually looks good.
It does not, because it's green and gold. It's just like...
I can't wait to get round to his place and then pick it apart like I normally do and just say, why don't you just dry brush this shit, man?
I did dry brush it.
Oh, please.
I dry brushed it with a lighter gold.
I thought you were going to say, my lord, I've made the finest green.
The green.
Kermit
So
the Frog.
Soul Wars is out. I
Kermit the Frog.
reckon it's been massive for G-Dub. Like, there's a whole heap of... A lot of people now getting into Age of Sigmar or using it as an opportunity to get a new army. So the amount of kit you get in the box, much like the Dark Imperium box, huge. Awesome.
Silly question. Greg, is your microphone on?
Yeah?
It doesn't sound like it.
I can hear him.
You sure?
No.
I can hear me.
Yeah, I don't know. I can hear him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the neighbours could hear him.
It's
Yeah,
on.
probably.
It's definitely on.
All right.
Anyway, Also out of G-Dub, the next release for Blood Bowl is going to be the Naggaroth Nightmares, the Dark Elves. So new team.
Sorry. I'll try and keep quiet.
It's an automatic reaction as soon as someone says elves.
Yeah.
Even if they're dark elves.
The bondage elves.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Sexy
my.
elves. My.
Oh my.
Yeah,
so there's a new Spike magazine that's coming out. New box set, dice, pitch, the whole lot. Which is pretty cool.
They're sticking a ball gag in his mouth and changing his name to Spike. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, Damian's back and the
Yeah,
tone is
I don't know where that
lowered.
came from. I really don't know where that came from. That's quite strange. Anyway, that's what I found out of G-Dub. Renegade Knights or something out as well.
Renegade.
It's been out for ages,
Renegade
hasn't it?
Knights has been out for years. I think they just
They
repackaged.
repackaged, reboxed, and resold to get on the hype of a unit that should only be a 0 to 1 support
Teeny
choice.
tiny knights. To go with big knights.
Yeah.
But not to go with titans.
Still no sign of Adeptus Titanicus yet.
Oh, I saw some pictures on
waiting.
Instagram of it. It looked like one. What's the medium titan? Not the warlord. No,
Reaver.
The one, Reaver. Yeah, it was one Reaver and some measurement tokens or some crap. But
Okay.
and it's
I'll
a shot of the box.
tell you what, if they don't come out with that shit soon, that ship's really going to sail. It's going to dreadfleet its way off into the distance.
Oh,
Still
no,
looking
no.
for a copy of Dreadfleet.
Oh, good luck.
Why?
Well, they all got sent back to base and burnt.
Got crushed and recycled.
I want one for $30.
Got recycled and turned into Sigmarines.
Yeah.
I'd pay $30 for the CMAT, and then I'd just burn the rest.
Wow.
It's like Damian, fuck the environment. I'm just gonna burn this plastic.
Yeah,
here.
man, just soak it in petrol, throw it out the
Send it
bag.
in.
God,
Come on, man, I'm a climate denier.
In
There's
a
no such
plastic
thing, bro.
bag.
Just a wolf
don't.
in a one-use plastic bag,
throw the ashes in a one-use plastic bag into the ocean.
and then throw it into the ocean.
like-
No. And tie the top up with a 6-pack ring set so that you can catch the
Don't
dolphins and shit in it.
Don't forget to
The
throw an
turtles.
espresso pod in there as well.
Yeah.
It's like, here you go, turtles, have some food.
And make sure you squeeze out some of that female product stuff that they stick on their face that's full of those microbeads.
Microbeads.
And throw them into the
microbeads,
ocean as
yeah,
well.
cool.
It's like they were
No.
heading down a really weird road.
You might as well. Go find the nearest coral reef
Good
and
work,
smear
ladies.
sunscreen all over it. I saw that on the news tonight. They're packing a sand.
Oh my god.
Anyway, carry on.
This is a wargaming podcast.
Yeah, not your
Damn it.
bloody Trumpisms.
Whole
Ah,
heap of
jeez.
news out of Battlefront.
All of the news. They had that open day in
Yep.
the UK.
Yep.
So they've got Enemy at the Gates and Iron Cross.
Yep. So what are those?
They're the new mid-war Eastern Front
Yeah,
books
they are.
for Stalingrad, around the regions and the isthmuses. And
Question. Do you think
yes.
Steve Flake would actually be happy that mid-war has finally got some Eastern Front books?
No, he's never happy. He's what's the word? We're an eternal grump. There's no point. There's no happiness.
He banned it. Oh, no, it's okay.
No, let's
let's
not
not.
get all sad.
Leave
Let's
them
not
alone.
bring
Yeah,
real
I-
life.
I feel
into the
sad. I'm
fun world.
squeezing a tear out.
Yeah.
That's
See,
what
you're
it's,
bringing it down. Last week was up. This week it's Dark Damien and Friends. So there's 36 new plastic kits coming out amongst the Russians and the Germans and
That is a heap of new plastics, man. That's
That's
awesome.
loads. It's
Right.
and it's infantry as well, and they've got some shots of them on their website. Plastic Nebelwerfers, which are great, which would have been awesome because putting the metal ones together, as any of you will attest, they've reached the end of what appears to be their mold cycle. Unless I got a really old batch, so they're a bit thin in places, a bit hard to put together, but a shit ton of super glue usually takes care of it. But now the plastic ones.
But you already had some Nebelwerfers put together anyway. You would have just repainted them.
Actually, no, I didn't.
Really?
I didn't have any Nebelwerfers. I had a look in my boxes like, where are my Nebelwerfers? I was like, what the fire truck? So I had to go and get a brand new pack out of the drawer and be like, oh, this is obnoxious.
No,
and
but
grab
you actually had
How
some,
many did
just
you
none
need?
made up.
Yeah,
Okay.
How many did you need?
I only need 3.
I've got 6.
You
You got how many?
You go through this every
Uh,
Every
that-
time.
that
Say
shit never
6
gets old,
different
eh?
to you.
Yeah, but mine, they're mine. I get to keep those ones now. If I'd painted those ones up, you'd be like, cool, thanks for the
Mine are
nicely
painted.
painted. Yeah, they sure are. They're painted
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
actually
come
did
on.
repaint.
I mean, Greg even realizes painting so shit he's borrowing my 2 centimeters.
That's sad.
It's
Oh,
only 'cause I
that
haven't
sounds
got any.
rude. No, you don't have any, so you can have my 2 centimeters.
I've got my guns are way bigger than that.
Lol.
Oh, so funny. Fate of the Nation's been seen in the wild as well. So if you are interested in some Arab-Israeli wars, the new book is out in conjunction with Osprey Games. So you can check that out. There seems to be quite a lot of activity around that. So there's a new Facebook group that's been created specifically for that, as well as the usual suspects and showing you their painting and things like that.
Yeah.
What was the...
Yeah.
Sorry,
No worries.
I'm just thinking, like Fate of the Nations, Vietnam, everything else coming out,
Yeah.
and me getting off my butt and doing my T-55 horde
Yes.
eventually.
Yeah.
What's their factory fresh colour?
Grey.
What? Well,
How did a T-55 come out of the factory? What was its paint scheme?
it would be that weird Russian green, wouldn't it?
No.
I don't know. Would it
No,
come
it
out
had a grey
silver
primer.
or was it grey primered or what?
Surely they would.
I should really find
Surely they
out.
would have chucked a green on it.
Because if I do all the T-55s in that colour, then I
Oh,
can use
great.
them for everything.
You are sounding like someone I hate.
Well, you want me to
yeah.
play this? You want me to play this awesome game?
I don't want you. I'd rather not have you there. It'd be a much nicer game.
Oh please! I'll just
Um,
overrun you with T-55s.
yeah, you would. You
It's
bastard.
true, actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'd probably have to Google that, and Greg's probably doing it on his phone because it
He's
makes
not.
way less noise than my keyboard. He's not. Yeah, so it looks good. Also, along with that Stalingrad release is a set of plastic factory type ruins from they're from Battlefront. There,
Yeah,
so
they look good.
so you got your big Stalingrad type Pavlov's house and all that other jazz.
Looks super
So-
cool, though.
So it'll look really cool. It'll help make your table look real nice. And they've got a bunch of other ruined buildings to go. They got ruined chimneys and what was it? They got ruined brick chimneys and a ruined and a brick factory and a sort of ruined
Yeah,
brick factory.
I would be absolutely surprised if any of the original Stalingrad terrain I helped make would actually make an appearance in that book. It should all be the new stuff,
No,
new
it'd be the
terrain
new
that they've
stuff.
made.
No, I think looking at the pictures, it looks all new stuff.
Yes.
Oh no, the kids dancing around the alligator.
Oh yeah, that little thing that's still there.
That's still there.
But that's always hung around at HQ for ages. That
Yeah.
thing's cool.
Yeah, so that's there. So everything here is plastic, from your gun teams to your infantry dooders.
It's quite like, so that coming out now, like there'll be a whole heap of plastic kits that are associated with that, like caddies,
Yeah, plastic Kadioshlas. They're great.
KV1s as well. But you've also got the new kits that are already out for the desert, for the Valentines, the Churchills,
Yeah, for
for Lend-Lease stuff.
for the Germans, all that stuff is just probably convert. Well, all the
Well, that
tanks.
is, yeah, but I'm
tanks
thinking
are
from the
just
Russian
gonna convert,
perspective.
but Russians,
They got a whole heap of Lend-Lease stuff then, don't they?
They do. They've got your Lees. They've got your Stuarts. They've got your. That's not Lend-Lease.
A coffin for 5 brothers.
No, that's Russian as well. Yeah, so just the Lee and the Stuart. Oh, and the Valentine tank coming.
Yeah,
out
the
top
Valleys,
there.
yeah.
So everything else is their own. So KV1 and 1Ss, T34s are theirs.
Wow.
T60s, and BA10s and a Sturmovik. But this is good because it'll be cheap because
man.
it's in plastic,
Absolutely.
which is always awesome.
Really, really good news. So but those plastic buildings look really, really cool.
They do. They look.
Now, I've also heard, so I also heard out of that, moving on from Stalingrad and the rest of it, that Team Yankee is being,
V
V
Ford
Ford?
and I think it's in October 2019.
yeah. So,
So-
what do we mean? What are we talking there? We're just,
So morale
Right.
becomes like V4, so that's when you have your ability to remount first before taking your bad spirits test.
oh, yeah.
And a few other V4 rules.
Okay.
It brings them all together because Team Yankee was created before V4 was made,
Yes.
but brought some teeny little itty bitty bits of the V4 rules into it. But when V4 got released, it obviously was too late to be all folded into Team Yankee, and Team Yankee can now be converted over to
Okay.
that. I mean, well, it's not hard to do. It's basically it. It
pretty
just
much
needs
the
a
same
few
thing, right?
things. And I've played some games of Team Yankee accidentally with the V4 rules.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and it worked out to be just as good. But there's some people saying people with dodgy morale are going to have the issues. But then that's the same with people who run Yag Tigers.
That's totally right.
If
It's just
if
how
you're
you use
running
them.
reluctant Yag Tigers, you're going to experience the exact same
Yeah.
issue.
You don't want
5
them
plus
bailed
morale.
out.
No.
What's the side on a Yag Tiger? That's only 8 still in it.
Tiger, so 8 or 9, yeah.
Yeah.
The front's like mungus.
16 can only be bailed by itself at close range.
Yeah.
Or
Can
super
is it a move or shoot, or is it?
No, it can move and shoot.
It can move and shoot.
Yeah, but it's +1 to hit on the
It'll be
move.
slow firing.
Yeah.
Or something, no, whatever it is.
Something weird.
One of those weird ones.
Slow fire.
And is it a very slow tank or just a slow tank?
Slow tank.
Oh, okay, so it can escape from assaults.
Yeah, there's no very slow tanks anymore.
No, or something that was moving slow. Can't remember. Anyway, I had to read my rules better.
Yeah.
Great War moves to an Osprey format.
Yeah, this is this is continuing Battlefront's relationship with Osprey Games in terms of releasing books. I really, really want to see Great War get another lease on life. I think it is a great period to game.
The
just didn't
standalone
get
books,
enough love.
the standalone books are huge.
Yeah.
They're usually full of everything with the extras in there
Exactly.
as well, which is kind of cool.
The strangest thing I found about Great War is how much I loved it when we were playing it. And we didn't play very much of it, but I absolutely loved it. It was intense, and it was done on a plane surface that was smaller than you.
Yeah, it's a 4x4.
4x4.
You know, and you can just jam everything into that space. It's really good. It's an intense gaming experience.
Spooky. Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
I've still got my British Army sitting there waiting to be painted, so it's
one day.
One day.
Oil Wars. The
Oh.
three eyes go at it in plastic.
Hey guy, Iraq. What's the difference?
And Israel.
And Israel. Me and Satan are
Israeli.
Me and Satan are supposed to go shopping for furniture. Let's go. Hey guy. Hey guy.
Oh, no, that's Gargamel's cat.
Hey guy.
Cat.
It's Israel.
Yeah, not Israel. So yeah.
Hey guy.
So that's your more modern type wars. That's your. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Is it? Depends if they go with the early Iran. No, that's late 80s.
71.
Yeah, late 80s, man.
What?
I am just an honest guy.
What are you talking about? The Iran-Iraq war?
I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. I don't know why you throw Israel into the mix unless they're including the other nations that surround Israel.
Palestine?
No, that's
Syria?
Oh my god, that's part of Israel, you noob. Like Syria and
Egypt?
yeah, that's another one that surrounds it. But I don't know.
Jordan?
Yeah, but they're kind of mates by the 80s.
Yeah, fair call.
And the mates says and they don't want to get nuked, so that'd be nice to them. But I don't know. But they got Apaches in here. So no, those aren't Apaches. Those are Cobras.
Are you sure? I can't see.
Yeah, they're
Is that a
Cobras.
Merkava on the cover?
It's a Merkava, yeah. It's a Merkava, the weird Vulcan thing, and it looks like behind it is...
Is it a Bradley?
No. No, God, no. Goodness me. You got to wait a few more iterations before you get Bradleys.
That's
For
not
now,
true.
just wait for Labs.
Labs is good.
That's good. Paratroopers coming out in a full range of plastics with the books that are similar to how they used to be.
World War II paratroopers.
World
right?
War II paratroopers.
Yeah.
of
Fortune
course.
Mega 4.
So it'll be just like the original. It's Death from Above. Wasn't it called Diving Eagles?
Yeah, it's just
originally?
called Diving Smeagol's.
Yep. So they've gone with Death from Above, and it just says German paratroopers instead of Fallschirmjäger for some reason. It'll all be plastic, and it'll have the range or the rules from 1942 to 1945.
Sweet.
And for some reason, they have Screaming Eagles. 1942 to 1945, which is weird because Screaming Eagles denotes the 101st Airborne, who did not exist in a combat capacity in 1942 or
Yeah, but you got to have them in
1943.
1942 so that people can use them in mid-war, don't
But then,
you?
no, that's the 82nd Airborne.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
it
it'll
is.
just be like, whatever.
Dropping in Italy.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, not quite the same. And I hope if they do release models for it, they don't
Fisted you.
release the kind of models that they do bring the 1943 kit in plastic. But I kind of get the feeling that they will.
Rivet.
Yeah.
Rivet.
No, the models, the original models that I have in metal are completely different. They don't have any of that shit in their helmets.
At least with the Fallschirmjäger models, it doesn't matter what they're wearing because you can just do the different colours for the time periods because
That's
the
right.
kit stayed the same all
stayed
the
the
way
same.
through.
Yep.
Unless they've got netting on their helmet, and then you go, oh, that's probably a late war FJ.
Probably.
Probably.
And that's it there from Battlefront, I think. We got anything else?
Yeah,
that we
Gale
missed?
Force 9 releases. So obviously with Battlefront doing their stuff, Gale Force 9 has done some stuff as well. So new expansions for Firefly coming out.
New expansion for Greg's favourite game, Star Trek Ascendancy, with Vulcans and Andorians.
Love Star Trek Ascendancy. You guys need to come and play a game. Such a good game.
Okay, cool.
It is.
Cool. Yeah, we believe you. We believe you.
More expansions for Doctor Who. So more
Doctors. More doctors.
Shot docs.
which is great. D&D Vault of Dragons.
So
Looks
that's
interesting.
That's some more additional plastic figures and a couple of different gaming.
Now, hold on. So the Gale
Scenarios.
Force 9 D&D range of figures, have they gone away from resin to plastic now?
Only,
Or are they still resining
they're still resining the really limited edition type
limited-
ones and the ones you buy in a box, but the ones you get in the box that are kind of like just plastic figs.
Yeah, see, I got a hankering to buy that giant eyeball there, so...
Oh, the beholder.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
I love
no,
that thing, eh?
a lot of those things are really cool in the resin.
Yeah.
And you see them at Battlefront every now and again. And they look real good, real
pretty
detailed.
cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got? Tanks is going modern.
I know.
Helicopters,
Choppers.
Team Yankee tanks.
ITVs and stuff.
Yeah.
And BMPs. Lots of love.
Boo spam. All day.
I wonder if they'll be able to cross pollinate so you can use your moderns against your World War II's and tanks.
Yeah, because you want a fucking Abrams with AT-22 shooting at a Panzer IV.
That's fine.
But you get
That's what tanks is about.
You should just all you need to do is like work out the math. So it's, if you play a 100-point game, you make it so that you times the Abrams by what, say 10 points. Am I going a bit overboard?
I think so.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. Maybe times it by 3, and then.
Hey, look, some nerd out there will just get a formula and just say, let's throw our Italian M1441s up against this Abrams and see what happens.
Boom. Unlikely.
Yeah, so yeah, that's right. You hope that the explosion happens close enough that it's under the hull.
Hey, why not? I've seen some crazy shit on World of Tanks.
Yeah, well, that's 100% accurate.
Totally,
Yeah.
it is.
Totes accurate.
All those videos that Dan makes me watch, he goes, check this out.
That's
This
not
one's
World
really
of Tanks.
funny.
That's War Thunder.
Oh, okay, sorry, same diff.
Totally different game.
Iran, Iraq, what's the difference? Carry on.
Aliens, the board game.
Oh man, now this looks like it can be super cool, right?
Yes, it's got all the characters from the Aliens movie in it.
Yeah.
From Ripley to Hicks and
Vasquez.
Gorman?
Vasquez in it. Which one's Gorman?
He's the lieutenant, the knob.
No, you're thinking of Borman.
Gorman.
Borman.
Gorman, the lieutenant. How many drops is this lieutenant?
75.
26.
Oh, it's 26.
Simulated. How many real? 2. This is my second. Shot Gorman.
Yeah, I don't think he's in it because he doesn't actually appear with a gun. in
Yeah, he
it.
does.
When?
Yeah, he blows him and Vasquez blow themselves up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They get all lovey-dovey right at the end, right before they blow themselves to bits with a grenade.
With the grenade from the
Yeah.
pulse rifle. Funny. Oh yeah. Well, hang on. Let me have a look. See
Uh-oh, here we go.
If he's in
We're
there.
off.
Here's me picking a reasonably obscure character that no one else will think they'll be. Oh yeah, Vasquez,
No, he's gonna go
Ripley,
and have a look at the game.
Ute,
Hang on,
Hicks,
let's
Hudson,
have a look.
and Gorman.
Gorman.
Shot Gorman.
Borman.
So if they forgot it, you can go and growl Andrew and say, all right.
Where's Gorman?
So, new cooperative survival game. Take control of Ripley and the Colonial Marines as a search. Exomoon LV426 contains plastic miniatures for the Marines and aliens coming Q4 2018.
What? That's the end of this year.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So Ellen Ripley is there.
Shot Ellen.
Vasquez
Shot
is there.
Vasquez.
Vasquez with her smart rifle.
Nice.
Dwayne Hicks with a shotgun.
For close encounters. Where's
and,
Hudson?
And Xenomorphs. There's no more screenshots or no more shots of anyone else. But they just got the coolest characters in there.
No, Hudson's cool.
I know. It's game over, man. It's game over.
Yeah.
So many good quotes in that movie.
Oh, hell yeah.
So many good quotes. It's like, hey Vasquez, has anyone ever mistaken you for a man? No. Have you ever been mistaken, man? Such a great movie.
Yeah, man.
This looks like an interesting one.
Bishop go.
We should get an advanced copy of it and play it
Super
online.
advanced, like just get it for free and just keep it.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
And then
Yeah,
we'll
we'll see
get
how
to
that
keep
goes.
it.
All right, let's move away from Battlefront now. They've had their time.
They've
in the
had a
sun.
lot of time in the noob news. What about Ash Barker? Poor old Ash Barker.
Poor old Ash Barker, my ass. He's got a great new game coming out.
You're gonna Ash Barker your ass.
It's already out.
It
It's
is
been out
out,
for
yeah.
ages. It's actually, I think it's been out since 2009.
No, it hasn't.
2009 when he wrote his advanced copy that was available. Yeah, I heard him say, I've had this game since 2009. It's nothing new. I was
He's
like,
had
what
it
the
in his
fuck?
head since 2009.
No, I'm sure he had it written down.
Nah.
He'll correct you.
Who's
when
Ash
you're wrong.
Barker?
Fuck.
Who's Ash Barker?
Guerrilla
He's that
Miniature
Canadian
Games.
guy.
E.
He plays games on the internet.
Guerrilla Miniature Games. Have you? Do you
I
have
don't
an
know.
internet, bro?
Yeah, I just sort of watch stuff and I glaze over.
My lord.
Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, he's got a nifty little game. It's called Last Days. It's printed by Osprey for him. Osprey seem to be doing a lot of great helping out wargamers by printing their games for them.
Awesome, right?
The art looks cool. The pictures are all his stuff.
Yeah.
All his minis and all his terrain. What it is, it's a grab your figures. Any kind.
It is It is manufacturer holistic.
Yes. So
I believe.
much like TNT.
Yeah.
Similar lines, but it's a zombie survival game again. So your gang of folks versus their gang of folks.
Yep.
But with zombies wandering around doing whatever it is zombies do.
Attracted to noise.
Attracted us like, hey, I see you're having a fight. Allow me to bite your leg.
It's like, I see you fired that machine gun 3 times. Let me come and eat your face.
Yeah.
I will come towards you.
Here I come.
And the
I see you're teabagging your opponent. Let me eat those teabags.
And the way he described it was he had there are 3 types of people.
Sorry, I've been watching a bit of Fortnite.
Yeah.
Stop talking about Fortnite because it's fucking stupid.
Antagonists.
And there's like antagonists,
protagonists,
heroes, defenders, and then there's like I can't remember one.
Zombies.
Like neutral, I think, or something
like that. Yeah.
Something along those lines. There's leaders, followers, and kind of like bad guys, like evil bad guys.
It almost sounds like he's built in NPCs as well that just sort of wander around until they get eaten.
No. You control all your boobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not even the kind. That's why you need to watch more of those videos and less of fucking idiots playing Fortnite, because that's a stupid fucking game for children.
Yeah.
See? Anyway.
Are you going to show us your floss?
I don't know.
Do your floss?
I can floss.
Oh
I can floss, bro.
God.
Don't you worry about that.
I'm tempted to
Me
get a video.
and the boy.
Do you remember
me and
when
the boy
video
do our
games were
dances.
cool?
No.
You know, it was because
No,
you
not
always
at
had a
all.
Mac. Yeah, and you're
Nah,
too old.
video games were never cool, man.
They were.
No, they weren't. They were designed for us to lock ourselves away for an entire weekend away from society.
That's why they were cool.
And yeah, no, they were never cool.
They were the coolest.
Nah.
Whatever.
Nah, you defend video games as much as you want. They've never been cool.
They
Bullshit.
were always cool.
Bullshit.
I knew they weren't cool when I was doing them, and I didn't give a shit because basically you just didn't give a shit.
Nuclear weapon detected.
Rubber shoes in motion. Rubber boots.
Super weapon detected.
Jesus Christ. It's a wargaming podcast.
Yeah.
That's
Ion cannon
Are you saying
online.
Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge is not a war game?
It's pretty cool.
Your mind is weak.
What the hell, man?
pretty
Come
cool.
on.
Everyone loves Yuri.
Next you'll be saying that bloody Diablo 2
Never
Lord of Destruction is, you know.
Never played it.
What?
not as
You
good as
never
Age of
went
Sigmar.
through like 3 or 4 mice like playing Diablo 2?
No.
Holy shit.
You never cranked up
let
190
me-
hours building
let
your
me just-
assassin up to levels.
No.
Let me just
awesomeness.
get Diablo 2. Let me just describe it to you with a visual or an audible sound. Ready? Okay, and now do that for about 8 hours to 10 hours
Every day.
every day until you kill Diablo. And then once you've done that, you go and do it all over again.
And then you do it again.
And again, because you
And
can do it
again.
like 3 or 4 times.
And then you do it again.
But then you do it on Nightmare and you die, and it's like, oh.
But that doesn't matter because then you do it again.
Yeah.
Until
Start
with
again.
a different character.
And then, yeah, start a new character. Like, yay!
Yay! And then you use the Necromancer, and then your
He's
mate
the
say,
coolest.
"You're not allowed to use the Necromancer in our land games anymore because we keep trying to kill your skeletons." As you run up to the door, and all your skeletons run in for you, and you just laugh.
Because
And
they
you just
can't
keep
see,
casting
they get
cast
confused.
skeleton,
It's
cast
like,
skeleton,
is
cast
that
skeleton.
is that my skeleton I'm trying to kill? Or is that the Necromancer skeleton? They're busy clicking up.
Is that my ally skeleton?
But
firing
because it's been
bolts?
5 hours straight of them clicking, not thinking, it's like their brains have gone, and because it was Diablo 2, you had to rush for the gold and the drops.
And that's
Because-
why people would get the assassin and then just build up her speed, and you'd go to get the gold and it'll all be gone. You go, is that lag? No, it's just the assassin flying through it.
Yeah,
Warp
you
factor
really
10.
should go home and try and download it on your MacBook tonight to see if you can get
I got a
Diablo 2
MacBook.
or whatever you have, Mac or
Yeah, I got an iMac.
yeah. Try.
He's got
it,
he's got an Amiga.
I'm sure it has
An
Diablo
Amiga
2.
60
Diablo 2 is old
Commodore
now,
64.
so you know I think your Mac might have enough RAM or something to do it. I don't know. Just go.
How
Home,
about that Age of Sigmar?
Just go home and make some more music videos, whatever you do.
Diablo 2 kicked the shit out of
So
it.
anyway, Osprey Games, Ash Barker, make good. Last days. You should buy it. It's only $30-something from Book Depository is where I bought it from.
Pretty good.
So that's on the way. I got notification of distribution has happened. So that'll be with me shortly.
Cool.
And
So we're going to play some of that, yeah?
Yep. So I've built together. I've got the what's that? War? No, it's not War. It's War Games
Games
Factory.
Factory.
Male and female apocalypse survivors, and I just built a bunch of like 12 figures, enough for 2 gangs, kind of thing. So there's an assortment of
Random civilians.
machine pistols,
weapons.
assault rifles, shotguns. I hear shotguns are quite good. There's a child with a magnum in there.
Nice.
Not sure how that's going to go, but she's got a Magnum and she's like 6, so it's going to make a boom. And yeah.
And if you ever feel like getting really post-apocalyptic, you've always got your cultists up there that you can use and throw them in.
I always have my cultists, but they are strictly going to be for...
They're for TNT.
They're for TNT.
Oh, come on. You'll end up throwing them in and go, oh, yeah, we could be friends. Just walk away.
I don't think there's a flamethrower on there, but...
Good jump.
Well, maybe. We'll see. But it's a great little game. Well, I didn't finish describing it before we got carried away with Diablo. So one of the things was, you know how there's always in-game, and I love games with like, because it's character building, upkeep, and all that jazz. So you go searching for treasure, or you work on your
what are you doing?
Farm.
I'm searching for treasure.
But each gang has like a property, like a gun factory or a farm or things like that.
Holdout, or
like a holdout, yeah. And at the end of every game, so you do your medical things, standard level ups, all that jazz.
Yeah.
But then you can set someone to guard, because at the end of every game, zombies attack your base.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're attracted to the noise and seen you wandering around and they want to eat you.
Yeah. And so that's the end of every game, and you could lose, if you roll really low, you could potentially lose your holdout.
Wow.
And you'd be homeless and have to go find a new holdout.
Oh.
But yeah,
the homeless zombies came and changed.
But it looks interesting, looks really good.
Cool. I will get a game of that, and when you get your rolls, it'll be... I might have to order a set.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll just use yours.
Yeah, you will, because you're cheap.
And last but not least, on the noob news, this has been a long noob news, man.
I know. We're terrible people.
Warlord Games, Andy Chambers has made a new game called Strontium Dogs.
So isn't it Strontium?
Strontium.
Not Strontium?
Strontium.
It's not like the
Strontium.
chemical Strontium?
Strontium.
The chemical
Like
Strontium?
Strontium 19?
Strontium. Bro, do you even 2000 AD?
No, not really.
Well, there you go. Shut up then.
Do you even periodic table?
That's what I'm about to check.
Strontium.
Hang on, please hold.
Oh, he's not even believing us.
I don't like pronunciation.
Strontium.
Okay, please hold.
Holding.
Strontium.
Fuck you.
It sounded like you had some, real Brady dude in a wheelchair stuck inside your computer.
So as Damo said, Strontium Dogs is based on the 2000 AD universe. So it is small band skirmish game. You can pre-order the starter box from Warlord now, which has 2 warbands in it, for I think it's $60. The rule book on its own is $32, or you can get the super mega bundle, which gives you one of everything that's being released for $175.
Those 2000 AD figures,
cool, man.
they're awesome. All of those figures are just...
It's weird
beautiful.
because they're like the old comic books, aren't they? Because
Yeah.
they've got those long, they're skinny legs and big torsos,
and they just look amazing.
Yeah.
They're just they're spot on.
The models have held to the comics.
They're very
so
80s,
well.
yeah.
So good, really, really.
The
good.
judge, all the judge range, the 2000 AD judge range, and you get to use the fatties and all sorts. And Strontium Dog, Wolf, Johnny Alpha.
Yes, yeah, all they're in the starter box.
Yeah, Johnny Alpha, Wolf. Have they got Gronk? Have they got the Gronk?
Yeah, the Gronk's in there.
Oh, shot.
Yeah, that's part of the
Dan's
starter
just
box.
sitting there going, I have no idea what you two are talking about.
I read a Judge Dredd comic when I was younger, and I watched the 2 movies.
Is that why you're playing fucking Diablo?
No, it was Red Alert 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yuri's
so that's
Revenge.
old.
That's right.
Yeah. That has been a massive noob news. We need to take a break because old Vaping McVape Pants over here.
I haven't been vaping at all, have I?
No, yeah.
You
Very
haven't done
noosh.
anything. Yeah.
What do you mean I haven't done anything? I've turned up and graced you with my presence. You can go to hell.
You didn't even do the anymore.
No, I pushed a button that does it.
All right, we're going to go have a quick break. And
I'm
we will
still
be back
ropey
in.
about that, eh? That's just bullshit, man.
Need tokens, terrain, or custom battlefield accessories? BattleKiwi.com has you covered. With a wide range of laser-cut MDF and acrylic, it has something to suit everyone's wargaming needs. Ranging from the battlefields of World War II to the far future of Infinity, BattleKiwi.com has it all. Visit BattleKiwi.com, and for a 5% discount, use the code BEL5. Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the Behind Enemy Lines podcast. Back with Dan.
Greg.
And Damien.
I'm going
Yay!
to tell you all about what we've been up to gaming-wise. And by we, I mean me and Dan, because...
I've done absolutely
done
nothing
You've
for
done
at least 2
nothing.
months.
You've done soccer and
I've done
school teacher stuff.
foosball and work and home and foosball and work
Prepared
and
for
home.
holidays.
Preparing for the holidays, yo.
Another
Oh
17
yeah,
weeks
tomorrow's
off.
my last day, then 2 weeks off, yo.
What?
Yeah,
Hang on. Tomorrow. Oh, Friday. It's tomorrow.
tomorrow's Friday.
I was like, what day is it tomorrow?
It's Friday.
Gotta get down
Gotta
on
get down on
Friday.
Friday.
For people listening to this, it's probably Thursday.
I feel like
Unless
doing-
they
I feel
listen
like doing a
tomorrow.
floss to it.
It's Friday.
Don't.
Don't. That's terrible.
I'm flossing on the couch.
So we've had a couple of...
It's like a
Greg,
fat
can I
man
floss
does.
next to you?
No.
Okay.
Stop flossing. So we've had a couple of clubs since we
Couple of
last
clubs.
spoke.
Oh, I couldn't go to the last club. Why? Because I was at my brother-in-law's ashes scattering ceremony. So there you go. That's a pretty valid reason for not being there.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah. So we're out there, right?
This is into the wind.
No. So we're out there, we're doing it, and we're all standing around, and it's all Cheryl's side, and I'm chatting away to, all the relations, and generally just being myself.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
it's like, I get to the main bit, and I go to Marley, I go to the daughter, I go, oh, so, you want to go and scatter Uncle Shannon's ashes, for the family and for us, and stuff like that? She just looks at me, and she just goes, nah, I might inhale some. And I went, okay, fair enough. And I go to the boy, you want to do it? He goes, yeah, I don't care. So it's just, he goes off, scatters it. Sweet, all done.
Nice. Carpo. Good work.
As long as the
Good
wind.
work.
Didn't
Just
scatter into the wind. right?
the total serious look on her face. Nah, I might inhale some.
You never do want to do that though.
No, it's true.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's all gritty.
Vape noosh. It's all gritty.
It's all gritty. It's like the time I opened up all those moldy envelopes at work, and I was like, "There's all this mold. It's all gritty." It's like, oh, hang on, this is probably bad because it's moldy.
Are you sure it wasn't anthrax
Anthrax.
laden bloody
Oh, no.
envelopes?
It was like, so we had some mail. It got sent to the couriers. No, the couriers brought it to us, and we're like, "You've done this wrong, you idiots." And so we sent it back to the courier place, to the New Zealand Post, and it was like, "Hey, fix this up." And they're like, "Okie dokie." And somewhere between fixing it up and bringing it back, the van ended up in a lake.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, and so they go like, "Oh, here's your mail," and we're like, "This mail is all soggy. We can't send this out to our customers because they will be very grumpy that they received soggy mail. Plus, we can't read half of it."
How long had it been since the van had been in the water?
This had only been a few days.
Oh, okay.
So we sent it back to New Zealand Post. We're like, "Guys, you need to reprint all this and do it again." And they're like, "Okay, cool, we can do that probably." Couple weeks later, the height of summer, where it's very hot, very sticky, we get a plastic. You get one of those plastic type sealed envelopes.
Oh,
all the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
The big ones, and it's like, oh, cool, open it up. I'm like, cool. Inside this is toxic mold. Super duper. Open it up. The first thing I do is I hurts my eyes and feels all gritty. It's like, And then we got a new guy, and he's going through it trying to get the addresses off, and I'm like, health and safety guy here. It's like, this is probably not a good idea. You might die, and if you die,
It's almost like toxic mold, or like you're opening up Tutankhamun's tomb.
Kinda. And I was like, if you die, I might get a bad review because I didn't do my health and safety guy job. So I was all like, health and safety boss person, I do believe this is toxic mold. Took a picture of it, sent it to her on the phone, and she's all like, comes back. It's like, yes, I've conferred with my professor of moldyology. Apparently that's a thing.
Moldyology.
Yeah.
Audiology.
At Auckland University.
Sure.
And he's all like, oh yes, that's very toxic mold. It was a good thing you got rid of that. So I chucked it in the bin. So there's about 4 inches of customers who didn't get any mail that year.
You know what? You give me shit for my stories, but that would have to be the most tedious fucking story I've heard in
Listen,
a long
I
time.
work at an insurance company. It's very boring. I get to look out of the window, and sometimes I see boats in the harbour, and they go that way, and the boats go backwards. I don't see any whales, don't see any cool dolphins.
Just as a counterpoint to Dan's awesome work story.
You work in a school with stupid kids.
Hey, I got but my all-time favourite one.
What just happened to this podcast?
I have no idea.
I know,
but
what part is this? Who cares?
Who cares? This is the second part. What we got up to.
I
We're
wanna
telling you
talk
what we
about
got up
fucking Hot
to.
Wheels.
Brum brum. But get
wanna-
this.
I
No,
wanna
just
talk about
this
Hot
last one.
Wheels.
It's
We're
very
talking
quick,
about
and it's a
lives.
hell of a lot funnier than his.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm kind of starting to understand where he got
pretty
his
good.
fucking Cromlech from.
Oh, yeah, Cromlech. Cromlech. It's what he was doing. It was all the moldy, toxic Cromlech. I'm having a stroke.
I didn't have a
Toxic
stroke.
Avenger.
You're an asshole.
So anyway, I was sitting there in class, and one of my students, and I just go,
When did this turn into
I
the
just go,
H3H3 podcast?
where's your pencil?
You know what? We'll
Straight
probably
face.
get more listens.
Hey, look, straight face. And I go, where's your pencil? Straight face. She just looks straight at me and just goes, the neighbour used it for firewood.
Oh my god.
I know. That's fucking brilliant.
Why would you use a pencil?
I have
for
no
firewood?
idea. I don't know if she was taking the piss or if she was dead serious, but I loved it so much. It's my all-time favourite, and I went and found her a new pencil. I just had nothing after that. I just
Yeah.
couldn't.
What do you say
That
to
was
that?
brilliant.
What do you say to that?
You can't do
New
anything.
pencil.
It's like it's just so pointless to use it as firewood. It's like I have a pencil. It's like cool, use it as kindling. But wouldn't you need multiple pencils?
Depends if you're going to start a small fire.
But then
You could always shave the pencil and then put it. I don't know.
What is it, Neighbour Bear Grylls?
Oh.
You know, shave it down,
maybe.
like little pencil shavings.
Anyway.
It's like pound for pound, pencil's the best at starting fires.
It's the graphite. So, what did you do at club, Greg?
Well,
Yeah,
so,
Greg.
So we wrapped up.
What did you do at your cool job?
We,
You make more ads that people don't watch because they have the
they
ability
do
to skip
watch
it.
them.
Yeah, whatever.
They do
It's
watch
just
them.
whatever. We
I
don't
think
even
the
watch them at
ability to
home.
skip them.
We'll flick channels. I just don't watch them on your channel.
It's been so long since I watched an ad.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fine. Do what you like.
I am
Anyway, we
Netflix
wrapped
for
up-
life.
we wrapped up. Oh, there you go. I got a work story then.
Oh,
No,
no.
actually, I don't. Because I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Oh,
It's all super secret, classified, and shit.
is it one of those like Sex Island things that you know you guys film
Sex
and don't
Island?
show the sexy bits on?
No idea.
I don't know. There's like Sex Love Island with
Heartbreak
dances with the islands or
ask.
some stuff.
Oh my god!
Anyway, so we finished up the Gaslands campaign. So we had a three game Gaslands campaign
Brum, brum.
over the course of a few weeks, and it ended in a death race. We had enough players. We actually had 2 death races going. So 4 players on one table, 3 players on the other, and it was so much fun. Except if you're playing against Miyazaki cars, because they're just cheaty. They slide around and they get ahead of you.
So, tell me who turned up with Mizuyaki cars.
Mike had his, so he'd been playing Miyazaki cars.
Yeah, but that
the whole
was
time.
funny. He was funny.
And Regan popped along with his Miyazaki cars.
So that's
and
2.
That's 2.
So just 2.
One on each table, yeah.
It's not like they're net decked or anything.
Did they?
Mizuyakis.
It doesn't matter.
Mizuyaki.
We were like the table. There was so much mayhem. It was just like monster trucks crushing shit, and it was such a good game. Like Gaslands is awesome. I'm gonna have to go and buy a whole heap more Hot Wheels, and make a new team Miyazaki.
I think my taco van's around here somewhere.
It is in a bag on the floor.
There you
Okay,
go.
there you go.
Yeah. That's where I keep
So we
everything.
wrapped that up. Molly ended up winning the cool little trophy that Stu had printed up, which was awesome. So you can see that over on the TCal blog, if you are so inclined. And we've got another one coming up soon.
I gotta say, I watched your Gaslands vid eventually.
Cool, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I'm surprised at how many hits you've had on it already. So Gaslands is
I'm
pretty popular.
actually surprised that well,
almost
of the
600.
result. Oh, I nearly spoiled it.
Of the result.
I'm really surprised by the result.
By the
It's
result.
something you wouldn't expect to happen at that point in the game, and then you're like, oh, pleasantly surprised.
Maybe for you.
Maybe for me, I was just an impartial filmographer.
Absolutely, that's true. You did a great job, by the way. Well
Thanks,
done. Yeah,
thanks. I tried
good
my
work,
best.
Good work. So that was really, really good. We've had a whole heap of...
He fucking does.
What? What are you pointing and laughing
Oh
at? me?
no, I'm not pointing and laughing at you. at
You
all.
pointed and you laughed at me.
No,
Show me.
no. It's
Show
just,
me.
It's just a photo I put up on
better show him,
Behind
or-
Enemy Lines
you better-
podcast.
you better show
About the
him, or he'll
podcast, yo, and
exterminate
sorting
you.
out travel arrangements for Panty Shrek. And then there's a photo of you that I took. And then down below, old Stube puts down, why does Dan look like Davros?
That's because the stupid board and the way you took the stupid picture.
And it's just like, oh shit, I better go back and have a second. Oh, it's Davros!
I don't know.
Exterminate! The Daleks will rule the universe. Bah!
Then last club, I owed Monkey a game of Legion, so you know what? We played 2. Legion, super cool. Love Legion. Such a good game. Really, really disappointed I can't play in the tournament up at Mighty 8 this weekend.
Why not, Greg?
Because I'm going down to Palmerston North with you clowns.
Oh,
next
that's
weekend.
right.
And I have to keep my wife happy. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if she wants
That
to be
whole
happy, she just get a new husband.
Yeah, pretty much. No, mine's too
Please.
lazy. She's like me. She just goes, I sod it. I thought about it and I just couldn't be bothered. I mean, okay, fair enough.
We'll just keep doing this.
New Age of Sigma was played.
Yeah, it was. That looked pretty cool.
Now,
Hey, my headphones just cut out.
oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, did they actually cut out? Or are you being a jerk?
No, my headphones actually just cut out. I can't
Oh,
hear
okay.
anything.
What?
Oh, okay. Maybe you just went deaf finally.
I don't know.
What?
I can hear you.
Speak.
What?
Damien, can you hear me? You're wasting time.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Carry
Okay,
on.
great.
Okay. So it was
Anyway,
just
yeah.
Shut up.
Every time he hears Age of Sigma, it just
blocks it out.
tinnitus kicks in. White noise.
They fucking cut out again.
If we-
Carry on.
Stop kicking shit, and it won't be a fucking problem.
Oh my god.
Is that
I
better?
don't know.
Professionals, right? Am
Hang
I
on.
right?
Let look at this. Wait, I'm not gonna cut this out because it's too much. You cut shit out.
This is what we go through. This is what. Oh, hey, that's better.
Yeah, it's me.
That's nice. I like that. That's good.
Oh, I think you guys are up. LOL.
Are you joking?
No, well, you're still recording.
Yeah, no. Oh, jeez, that's yeah.
Oh, it's
no,
much
okay.
louder now. I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay,
So now
cool.
everything's fixed up. Thanks.
Now I
Hey.
now
The
I can't
shoddy
hear anything.
shoddy workmanship. No, he can't hear anything.
No, I can't hear anything.
So we're experiencing technical difficulties at the moment, listeners. Bear with us as Davros exterminates a whole planet just to get the sound system working again. Oh, cut now.
Oh,
This is cheap.
Should you just press pause and maybe we'll fix this?
nah,
I don't need. I can hear you guys.
Carol.
Oh, okay,
I'll just take my headphone off. There you go.
there you
Yeah,
go.
that's very good.
So
Yeah,
Age of
AOS.
Sigma.
AOS.
Age of Sigma.
Well done,
Two.
Davros.
Yeah, so Dave. Dave played Darren, Ideneth Deepkin versus Sigmarines.
So Fish Elves versus
Golden
Stormcast Eternals.
it's pretty cool. So
and-
they only played 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Just a smallish game to sort of come to grips with it, but looked pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So.
Yeah, reading the rules, it seems kind of like they wrapped 8th edition into Age of Sigma, but with a few more Age of Sigma things.
Yeah.
The things I've seen online, the persistent spells, they look like a whole gaggle of fun.
Oh man, they look cool. I want to get that, but I can't justify spending that money on that box just yet.
The Purple Sun looks hilarious. I was watching one game where it went through like a teleportation mirror, came out another one.
I take
failed
it.
to
I
kill.
take it you're talking about the malign portents.
Malign sorcery.
Malign sorcery,
Yeah,
something like that.
See, you know what we're talking.
Don't know.
I
which
do
ones.
know. I've
You secretly wanna
researched.
play.
No, I researched it, and then I found out that there's a whole section dedicated to magics, and I went, "Fuck that."
No, this is just a certain type of magic that
Yeah.
just hangs out on the board,
Keeps
and
going.
each person controls it.
Yeah,
cogs.
nah.
The cog thing. But I did like the Purple Sun go through the mirror, didn't fail to damage that guy, and then the next turn he just sent it back through the mirrors and ended up exploding inside that guy's unit and destroying a whole bunch of stuff.
So good.
Thought it was quite funny. But no, magics didn't see when it's not played without the persistent spells, nothing more than what you would see in a game of 40k.
Yeah, it's just psychers.
I think I saw more magics cast in Daryl and oh my god, Tibble's
Glenn.
bloody 40k game than I did in the
That's true. Yeah,
magic game.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so it's not that bad. Smite. Okay, we're done. Cool game, bro.
You should come and play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. If I want to play fantasy battles, I'll play my Kings of War. Thanks.
Okay,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, you do that.
I will.
Okay,
Alright.
good man.
it's cool.
Top notch. Right, top notch. Right,
Yeah.
great.
No, you guys carry on. I'll just sit quiet for a while.
Okay. Well, as part of what's happening with AOS, we're also, Dan and I at least are working with Mighty Ape as part of the Tales of Seven Warlords. So
Doing a
seven
slow
of us,
grow.
It's a slow grow. We're going to do a bit of campaign work. So keep up with that over. I'm going to cross post it onto our blog. But effectively, it's 7 of us: Dan, me, Dave, Darren, all the
Faisal.
Faisal.
Molly,
Faisal.
and Andrew.
Yeah, Faisal has a bunch of chaos demons.
Yeah, Nurgle,
Nurgle.
Maggotkin.
Yeah, Nurgle, so he can just spray everything green and then dip it because he's lazy
That's right.
and has no skills.
So it's the process that we're all going through to build up sort of our first AOS armies and getting them onto the field of battle in the mortal
Yeah,
realm.
and Battle Scribe was updated with Age of Sigma, so...
I just get the War Scroll Builder.
Oh, okay, that's a thing. All right, I'll
Yeah.
probably get that then. But just looking at it, it's like, Chaos Warriors are pretty
Tough,
pretty
man.
hard hitting. They're like a 3. They hit on a 3+ and they save on a 4+, which I think is good in those games.
I wouldn't mind stuff saves on a 2+. So.
And they have, does it?
Stormcast Eternals, bro.
All of them save on a 2+.
I think it's a 3+ re-rolling ones.
Okay, so essentially a 2+.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these ones have like a weird shield that does stuff. I think it saves them from mortal wounds. Gives them a 5+, 6+ up against mortal wounds.
That sounds about right.
And then I have some knights as well because they're cool. Then take them in a unit of 10 with stabby dudes.
Is that the Varangard?
No, that's just Chaos Knights.
Oh, just regular Chaos
Regular
Knights.
Chaos Knights, and they're
Nice.
quite the -1 or 2 to hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're looking forward to that. Don't forget
Yeah.
the 40k game that was how it was
Oh man,
Death Guard versus
versus Drakari.
Dark Elder.
That was a cool game.
That
man.
was very cool. It swung a lot, and he had who won in the end? Was it Glenn
I think Daryl won.
or Daryl? I think Daryl won again.
Yeah.
By doing something ridiculous. He had a lot of zombies, and it was the first time I'd seen the new you can't build unlimited zombies.
Yes.
And it was also the first time I'd seen the what are all the freaks that they have in the Dark Elder army?
The grotesques.
The grotesque, yes, and the other Talos.
Homunculi?
I think there was one of those as a boss.
Yeah.
But they had the Talos in the back, and he had a knight
Three
as well.
Talos.
3 Talos. The knight did a bit of damage, but not as much as I was expecting it
See,
to.
Talos are cool. I always remember when the Talos were first used, and they had a really weird rule that they were like counted as a skimmer, even though they were more like a dreadnought.
Yeah.
So you could only hit them in combats in 6 until they eventually got round to FAQing it.
And that was
They were
before-
just nutty.
and they weren't a vehicle. They
Yeah,
had a toughness,
they were a
so
monster.
you couldn't just use your las cannons and stuff against because they're
Nah.
just like 2+ save. Who cares?
And it was just wandering around and going, and you can only hit me on a 6 in combat, so I'll just
Yeah.
keep doing this. And everyone's going, man, this sucks.
But that was when original Dark Elves were, or Dark Elder were easy to kill.
Broken.
No, they were easy to kill. It's like simple. They only had like 4 units.
Broken.
Easy days, easy days. What else happened at club? Is that about it?
No, there's been a whole episode.
There's
Like, we've
been
had a couple.
stuff.
There's been bolt action.
So many
there's been
clubs.
all sorts of games. So,
Oh, yeah, because, of course, I couldn't go to the other club because we had to drive down and pick up the new dog.
Doge.
Yeah, I got the new Doge.
You got a dog. So everyone but Greg has a dog now. Yay!
I wanted a cat.
I have one of those too.
Yeah, I should steal it. No, yours is the devil spawn. You can keep it.
No, she just likes to crawl into bed at like 10 minutes before your alarm goes off and like knead your face.
Just go feed me. I know your alarm's going off.
She
You need to
doesn't.
get up anyway.
She doesn't want food. She just wants cuddles.
Yeah.
And when you pet her, she moans. It's like, what are you moaning for? It's like, meh. Is that nice, or are you gonna bite me? I don't know. You're a cat. You make no sense.
Anyway, I'm going to bring the kids around on Sunday so they can sit here and watch a Netflix, and
What the
we'll have
hell?
a
This is a wargaming podcast.
we'll have a play date with the Doges.
Yeah.
Your
We're
Doges are
arranging
mine.
play dates as well.
You know, it's because we're parents.
Better work
I'm
stories,
parents. Better work
etc.
stories, you know. I just haven't had anything to do with gaming for like 2 months. Okay, I've been stuck in the real world.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
you
it's
should
got-
probably come to Palmerston North with us.
Oh yes, well that's what we're going to talk about in part 3.
Segway.
Segway. But that's all we got, right?
Yeah,
Nothing
pretty
else?
much.
Nothing else.
Yeah, another
No, there's been a lot. I mean, the like AOS stuff is taking up a lot of painting time and the rest of it. Thank fuck I finished my Flames of War army for next weekend.
I finished mine ages ago. It was great.
Yeah, I stopped.
I was thinking about doing extras, and I was like, no, stop now, because then I won't
Hey,
stop.
I'm bringing a grey tiger.
But they weren't.
I know.
But no.
Damian's
no,
brain
no,
exploding.
no.
Rivet.
No, I'm going to bring an
rivet,
extra
rivet.
tiger if you're going to field a fucking grey one. No.
But he's got it. But he's got
No.
Dice of War. Dice of War supply custom and historical wargaming dice and accessories. Unique designs to suit your gaming requirements. Visit the online store today at diceofwar.com.au.
And welcome back to part 3 of the Behind Enemy Lines podcast. You know what time it is?
Strontium time.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gums.
And I'm all out of bubble gum.
And we're all out of gums.
So, about this time every year, we start getting really excited.
Excitement building. Excitement building.
Because we are about to once again embark.
Leave Auckland. Yay.
Hey, so this time next week, I'll be thinking about driving down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hang
we-
on. Yeah, you will.
We are once again venturing south.
Like the Venture Brothers in a minivan.
To to Palmerston North.
Feel
take-
the sting of the monarch.
To take part in the world. in the
It's
world.
good. Apart from the fact that all his voices all sound like fucking Skeletor, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
They do, eh?
To take part in the world's oldest Flames of War tournament, Panzerschreck. So this year's Panzerschreck 15. It is our 5th time going down.
In a row.
Yeah.
In a
Oh
row.
man, that's
Yeah.
just scary.
5 years in a row, man.
Now, I've looked at pictures of the desert highway
Road.
and it and
Is it a dark desert highway?
It was open.
Was the cruel wind in your hair?
It was snowing on the desert
Warm
road
smell
because
of
you know
Colitas.
we know the irony. Anyway, it was snowing, but
Yes.
it wasn't on the road.
Great news, which means,
By the-
fingers crossed, we
By the
won't have
time
to...
we get there, we're gonna have to go the long way.
Nah,
Turning
probably
a
again.
6-hour drive into an 8-hour drive.
That's all right. I don't mind.
It's like, hey, look, the ocean.
I don't have to stop cigarette breaks, so I can make you guys hold on to your piss for longer.
Yeah. Oh, no.
So every time Gavin goes, I need to pee. Shut up!
I've got quite a
Just
large.
vape.
I've got quite a large wang, so I can pee into a cup now, so I'm quite good.
Now. What?
Yeah, what happened now?
Oh, you lose weight.
Oh no,
You
actually,
lose- 'cause you lost
because he
weight.
can actually see it again.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry. That's so cruel, but it's
you
pretty fucking funny actually. Yeah, he can see it
walk
again. So he
into
just
it.
goes, "Oh my god, where have you been? Oh, I can see you.
Hello, little Dan.
Hello, little Dan. I've missed you, buddy. I've missed you. I've missed you so much. Quick, get a grip." Anyway, so Panzerschreck's coming up, and
We are-
yeah,
yep.
I'm truly excited.
So
I
think
really
this is-
am.
So, like,
I'm Jim and the holograms excited over
the
here, babe.
road trip is probably...
Right? They're outrageous. They're not excited.
Oh no, they're always exciting.
always
They're truly outrageous.
So we've got the road trip coming up, and because we are super duper YouTube stars,
Yeah, sure.
we have the ability on our YouTube channel to live stream
Oh, yeah. Because
via
oh,
YouTube.
someone watched us on Facebook the last time you
That
turned
was
on.
yeah, so
right.
that's
Seven,
Facebook
seven,
Live.
7 o'clock in the morning, you're like, Facebook Live, we're in a car. Someone watched it, someone left.
There was a
Someone
whole
left.
heap of people.
Daryl bloody ended up watching it a little bit as well.
Yeah.
And we were going down the desert road, and they're like, bloop, and it goes, Daryl is watching. And it's like, oh god, he's watching. Daryl is watching.
So you're going to do it on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll probably do it on YouTube this time.
Well, as long as we go down the desert road and don't go down the back ways, because there's like no signal that
No.
way in the boondocks.
Are you going to be catching Pokemons again?
No, I didn't catch Pokemons last year.
No, didn't he?
It was
turn
the year
it on?
before. And that was when Pokemons was new and experimental and cool.
And then
I
we
actually
walked
got-
around Palmerston North and caught Pokemons.
That's
Yeah.
only because you guys played like shit.
No, that was 2
No,
years
that was
ago.
that was still the that was the
No,
year.
yeah, we still played.
we
like
played
shit.
like
No,
shit
no,
twice
yeah,
in a
we
row, but
played
this
like
was
shit.
but this was quicker.
This year you
Yeah.
stepped up a notch.
No, last year was just brilliantly quick. They were averaging 15-minute games. That was fantastic.
Yeah, no, that last year was the longer one, so we had to play games.
Oh, we had to play bloody Rob Shirley and Angry Lance
Yeah,
because and that took to time.
because we kept winning.
we
stuff.
didn't want
We're
to
like-
win.
it's
We were
like,
just going, oh my
why-
god, what's
it's like,
happening?
why are you failing saves? Why are we capturing objectives? Oh my god.
Why are my paratroopers not dying when they're crashing in their gliders?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Absolutely
and I remember
disgraceful.
someone mentioned one of our. Did you see it on the Facebook
Yeah.
talking about our the Finnish ambush from our gliders?
Yeah,
That was pretty shitty. Eh?
I was
They
like-
well screwed us.
I was like, I'm not sure if this is against the rules, but it says in a terrain feature or cover or something like that,
Certainly
and
does.
because the glider provides cover, out came the Finns. So
I mean, we were having a very good first turn in that game.
We were.
We were set up to do some serious damage.
killing Finns,
Next minute, Finns.
surprise
Minute.
Finns,
Surprise!
been hanging on the outside.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, that was fun. We didn't win as well. We weren't aiming to. We're having fun with paratroopers and gliders. The 4th edition rules not so great for them, so I think it's
And
might.
we've switched to late war.
Oh, we switched to late war now. Yeah, so that's a bit different. So this is like full retards for both of us.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, you're dragging somebody down as your partner.
No, I'm just keeping Bob at his standard level.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think, I don't think he'd
Mediocre.
ever be like, you know,
Mediocre.
I don't think he ever wanted to be top tier. He just goes to the paint jobs, and if I can offer him a list that only needs to paint something like 5. What's he got?
5 tanks.
5 tanks
And a
5,
plane.
6, 7, like five to 8 tanks plus a plane. He'll probably go for that over
fair enough.
a bunch of medium yucky tanks. Ooh. So yes, we're all taking.
Everybody is taking.
Everybody's
no.
taking Hummel Tiger, except for Gav,
Captain fucking boring.
because
He's teaming up. He's teaming up with Summer.
Yeah.
Darren. He's teaming up with Darren because he actually wants to try and win a game, and Darren's actually quite clued onto it. So Gav
Pretty
thinks
good
he's
plan.
going to get middle of the road this year instead of down the bottom like he normally is with us. So we'll see how that
There to
goes.
drag him down.
Yeah.
So they're taking Soviets, like
What? Yeah,
Heaps.
just some
Green
green
guys.
horde.
yeah, stroke horde.
Yeah, that's no fun when you could have something like 10 tigers
Yeah.
and
10,
Nebelwhippers.
that's a bit much.
Nebelwhippers there
Between
to get
us.
rid of the
Have you got 5?
Yeah,
And I've got 5.
yeah.
That makes 10. Quick maths. Yeah.
Shot.
Strong
Oh, and
team.
I got so okay. I've got 5.
Yes.
And the Focke Wolf 190.
Yes.
You've got 5.
Yes.
And 2 Nebelwhippers.
3 Nebelwhippers.
3 Nebelwhippers and 2 2-centimeter guns with a
And 88.
Shot. We got a good list.
And the 88's got extra crew.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is extra crew a thing?
Don't know.
Yes. Doesn't matter. You get Roth.
I'll find out later.
I don't know.
Check the rules and someone.
I'll find
It'll
out
probably be
later.
game 4 and be like, someone like, I don't think that's actually a rule anymore. And you'd be like, oh, whoopsie doodlies. And then you just go back to 2 shots instead of 3. Oh well, such is life.
They're just going to sit on objectives and
Yeah.
shoot shit anyway.
Our lists are even cooler, not really.
Not really.
So mine is 5 tigers and 3 Nebelwhippers.
They're SS Nebelwhippers, though.
They're waffle SS, yes.
That sounds almost familiar to what Greg's got.
Well,
What's the twist in
funny-
the nipples?
That was pretty much the twist.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry,
Yoink!
sorry.
My nipples twist.
I think Bob got extra points, 955.
The
I got
purple
845.
nurple.
Bob has 5 tigers, 3 SKFZ 250 bar 9 2-centimeter reconnaissance
Put
vehicles.
the spa.
That'll help us sneak forward in a few missions.
Are they tracked or wheeled? Those
Half
little
track.
buggers.
Half
Oh, okay,
track.
so they're the half track jobs. Fully enclosed with the 2-centimeter turret on top.
Yeah.
Oh.
that's the one.
Yes.
Yes. The little turret,
Maybe.
2-centimeter
Oh,
turret with the
yeah,
weird
they are.
mesh
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
on
yeah,
top.
yeah. No, they're the good ones. They're
And the
good.
Focke-Wulf 190.
Good vibe.
So we've got that going for us as well.
Nothing like that sporadic air to really ruin somebody's
really,
day.
just in case it shows up, but it won't.
But
But-
it's V4. It shows up on a 4+.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's not rubbish anymore.
5+.
But there's just one plane, so don't get a shot down, or else that's a VP loss. Remember that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So your 88 might be able to do something. Ooh, look
You
at
only
that.
get one plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're sporadic. So you only get one plane. If it gets shot down, it's gone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So be careful.
Nah, I'm just going to aim straight for something.
Yeah.
It'll be all good.
But with 10 tigers, if you get the jump on anything like a medium tank company, you just need to concentrate on one platoon.
Oh, hell yeah.
And with those 10 tigers, you'll get rid of it. No dramas.
And if they dig their infantry in, you just nab them.
And then rock on up and slowly crawl your way towards them
Sure.
to
Sixes.
16 inches and machine gun.
Well, because you've got Nebelwhippers, they do the double width template, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do the double width template, and if you re-range in on them,
If you range in,
if you repeat bombardment,
don't think you can with nebs. You don't get a ranged in marker.
don't you?
We'll have to check it.
I think you do, because it just came under the artillery section. I couldn't see it properly, but if you repeat
I'm
bombardment,
counting on my partner to know what he's
they're
doing. with
re-rolling saves, so it's like time on target.
Yeah.
So that's when you start shredding infantry, because your firepower's gone up by 1 on like every gun. And artillery is great for killing gun teams, other people's artillery, and of course, infantry. Now,
Yeah.
So that's what you use it for. The Tigers go after those sweet medium tanks and
Boom.
ruin their day.
Correct.
The rest of it takes care of stupid mudmen and other assorted infantry scumbags with their 3+ save.
T-34s.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. But of course, like this year's been a bit weird. It's been a bit of a weird build up to Panzerschreck a week ago. It is weird. I mean, first of all, Dan packed a sad, said he didn't want to be my partner, so I went with Greg. And then Dan
didn't
had a big
pack a
fat
sad,
cry,
I was
and then was
joking,
going
and then
around
you
trying
got
to
all
find a
pissy.
partner. So luckily, Bob stepped into the gap.
What's your guys' team name?
Oh, Spastic Cats.
What's our team name?
Still better than Dan and Bob. No, it's 50 Shades of Grey here. That's why I want to bring the Grey Tiger.
50 shades of grey hair.
That's
Oh,
why I want to
okay.
bring the Grey Tiger.
Yeah, bring the grey tiger for those painting points that we're not going to get.
Yeah.
But it has been weird. So there was the mix up with the teams, of course.
That
But
wasn't a
that's
mix-up.
fine.
It's not really a mix-up.
And then there
we were
was-
supposed to mix them up every year, except the last 2 times.
Then there was, oh my god, there might be a change of date. So we all
Holy
rage quit
shit.
within one day and then got back onto it.
Within 1 day, within 1 hour.
Within 1 hour. It's like, oh, sod this, I'm not going, I
that
can't
was
do it.
awesome. It's like, I cancel the hotel.
It's
like,
back on!
It's like, I ring the hotel back.
Bring the hotel
Hello,
back.
I
Hello.
need this room back. It's like,
Can I have my room back, please?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's now 3 times the price as we've had a cancellation.
Yes, there was no surge pricing here. It was not an Uber.
And then of course it's so we're traveling down and then we get there.
Your car got a warrant this year?
Yes. I think it has, or when's it due?
It
I
was
should
due
check.
about this time last year.
I should. Yeah, actually, I need to check when the big car's due. I know the little car's due shortly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have a look when I get home.
We had a fuel levy placed on Auckland,
So
so an extra 15 cents per
You know what
litre.
the weird thing is? Our petrol is still cheaper than it is down the line.
I know, right?
Yeah,
people
because
don't like- yeah.
somebody's bullshitting somewhere. We got that 11.5 cent increase up here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and yet it's still more expensive further when you get out of Auckland,
Yeah, I
heading
know.
south.
It always is. The further you get out of Auckland, because the refining factories are here.
Yes.
So it comes in at Marsden Point up north.
Sounds like
somewhere,
bullshit.
Goes through all those pipes,
Sounds
the
like
ones
bullshit.
that break, hangs out at Wirrie, gets turned into gas.
Sounds like
The
bullshit.
trucks don't have to go very far to put the gas into the gas stations.
Sounds like
Plus,
bullshit.
they can buy more in Auckland, ergo probably cheaper.
Sounds like bullshit.
And imagine you have to take gas to Invercargill.
Oh please, who the hell would want to take it to Invercargill?
Some loser has to.
It might get stolen.
Blondini.
Blondini.
Yeah. So, international.
But of course, the
people
rest of the
haven't
country
clue
is just propping up Auckland. Remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the weirdness. So, and then of course there's like, so we got our hotel
yes.
the second time round. So that's all organised. And then next minute, old Captain Exciting,
Captain Clogs.
Captain Cloggy von Cloggerson, decides that he doesn't want to stay at the hotel with us. And it's like, okay,
Too good for us.
geez, I don't know.
That's how he just complains.
He wants to. I mean, to be fair, he wants to hang out with Bob, and hanging out
That
with
is
Bob is
true.
pretty cool.
That is good. I just really don't want to fucking drive the extra bit down there. And the hotel was just
Well, you are
so
getting-
good.
You are getting on.
The hotel stays warm
Actually,
all night.
last year
Netflix.
staying
Oh.
at the hotel just made the hugest difference. I was not tired and exhausted.
BT Dubs. I have not watched the second season of Glow,
Glow.
which has just come out.
Has it just come out?
On purpose so that we can watch it while
Oh.
we're down there.
Binge watch.
See,
Hey, but bloody
smart.
Morty isn't coming down this year too. I'm a bit gutted about
Who
that.
cares?
Really.
He's just a child.
He is a child, but
Yes,
you
he's
know,
a
it was
child.
quite
It's
funny
quite,
having him down
quite
there.
fun popping his Pulp Fiction cherry.
I know. It's like I haven't seen this before. It's like, what is wrong with you? Were your parents like brethren?
Bro, how old are you? You
It's
like
were your
12?
parents exclusive brethren or some shit?
Well, I mean, come on, he could be a scarfy. We don't know. Here's
No,
Ryan.
he's a brethren. That's what he is.
Not
One
Scarface.
of those weird cultists that don't get out much.
A nurgling.
No.
Is his name Hopeful Catholic?
Not
His
from,
name-
no, from Glory Vale.
He's from Gloria Vale.
Hopeful
That's it.
Christian, and they all speak kind of funny, like the one they go, "I will obey, I will obey, I love him."
So weird.
Yeah, so old Cloggy McCloggerson's going to stay at Bob's. So we just had a conversation about an hour ago, and it's like, I hope Bob's coming to get you from the hotel because I ain't driving there. It's like, oh yeah, we'll see.
Bob's going to come stay with us.
And then, of course, I'm having a good old laugh because I'm just thinking, Gav will be on the back of Bob's motorbike. How awesome will that be? Watching him going to and from events
Can you message Bob and ask him if he's ever had a Dutch reach around?
on the back of a motorbike.
Tell him it's like a Dutch oven, but colder.
but colder on the back of his bike. Oh dear, it's going to be awesome this year.
We love you, Gav. We really do.
Yeah, and we will end up going round to. We probably
should go have dinner at Bob's place.
if Bob's wonderful wife will have us, we'll.
Sarah, can we
we'll-
come and have dinner?
Can we come and have dinner at your place, Sarah, on Saturday night or
Please,
something
Sarah.
like we normally do? Because Bob will have a cry if we don't.
That's the
Well, he's
spirit.
not invited.
And
Oh yeah, Bob's not invited.
need to. Oh, you can't drink while you're there. You have to hold it until you get back to the. That was another thing.
Why? I
Oh
can
yeah.
drive. I can drive.
Yeah.
I don't want you
Oh
to drive
yeah,
my car.
Greg can drive.
No, fuck that. I don't
got a
like anybody
license.
driving my car.
Yeah, get Greg to drive in the dark in those windy roads. Is it
Nah,
flooded? Isn't it?
I'd
Who
rather do
knows?
it. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I
You
already-
guys are going to get
Could
fucked
make
up.
Dan drive. He's got his license.
I have a learner's license, and that
Oh,
might
sweet
that
baby
expires in 2023. They give you 10 years on those now.
I know.
That's great.
I know, because I
Sit on it forever.
I got my restricted the day before my learners expired in like 2005 or some shit.
2005.
2005, something like
Right.
that. It's a long time ago, man.
We
Be
stopped
interesting to see
talking,
what
sorry.
else people are taking. Depends, because we haven't done late war for a couple of years.
Time is ticking on. I mean, it is 1998, right?
What?
Sorry, 2018.
2000, how the fuck did you get 1998?
I was
You
thinking.
just went back 20 years.
I just went
Yeah.
back 20 years. I don't
You
know
sure
what happened
did.
there. It was just like, oh shit. Sorry. that was an absolute brain fart. It's like, I'm back in the 90s, yo.
That would have been awesome, though. Like go back to 1998 when I was like thin and my liver worked properly.
Oh, my liver got a hiding. I think it was just about dead in
Yeah.
1998.
Yeah.
If I went back to 1998, I'd be all the way back in sixth form. Yeah, back in high school playing hockey and
Year
doing
12, doing nothing,
stuff.
doing stuff and wandering
I
around.
was doing drugs and drinking and shit. It's great.
We weren't allowed to do that at school. They growled
we
us.
did that at Green Bay High.
So
Oh, yeah.
Panzer Shrek, so we're all sorted. Armies are sorted. I should really
Yep.
find mine. You just have to keep reminding me to go and find it until I do.
Go and find it.
Where did you put it?
I don't
Find
know.
your Glock case. It's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't need to bring artillery templates or anything because you're covering that.
Yeah, I got that.
And I got to dig out all my tiny little dice that everyone hates.
Don't
So
bring
I'll
the
get
don't
those.
The tiny dice. How big are they? Like 9 mil?
Nine.
Nine-
Don't bring the
9 mil
tiny
6
dice.
mil dice.
6
They're
mil
like
di-
Cloggy McCloggerson exciting dice.
Yeah.
6 mil dice, bro.
Can you please bring like full size dice?
Why?
I have.
Bring those metal dice that break people's armies when you throw them at them.
Oh no,
They're great
I
fun.
won't do that.
It's
They're,
gonna be
they're good
good.
dice though.
Great dice.
No.
Let us
great
know.
dice.
But let us know. Actually, we might.
Are we going to stop in Taupo at the hobby shop and see if they got any specials on like they did
Yes.
last time?
Did they have specials on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost walked away with stuff and then I realised
He's
that I
going to buy
wanted
an
to
Age
keep.
of Sigma army.
I wanted, yeah, sure I was. I wanted to keep my money for when I got to Palmy.
but
'cause-
now you've
there-
got extra money because you don't smoke anymore.
There's actually quite a lot of stuff on sale at
Panzer
Panzer Shrek. Remember, we've got saying on the Behind Enemy Lines web page, Facebook page. That's what
Yes.
I'm looking for. A
Yeah.
file. Look in the files section. It's a PDF I downloaded about
Yes.
cheap stuff.
yes,
and
but I don't need anything
Shrek.
from there, do I?
So?
Well, Damien, if you turn to my shelf, you'll see I have shelves of many things I did not need.
Plethora.
But I will maybe need them at some point. And there's sometimes I go to that shelf and I'm like, man, I wish I had this thing, and then it magically appears because I
there.
bought it like 3 years ago.
It's right there.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
very
don't do
smart.
that.
Yeah,
You should.
you sell yours. I'm like, no, I hoard mine.
Fuck
It's the
yeah.
way to do it.
You are a bit of. Oh, mind you, I've come away with a few armies out of your shelf.
You sure have, you prick.
Yep. It's like I need these, but oh, look at that, they're right there.
Yeah.
Like a whole Necron army.
No, oh, actually, there was a good solid base of it in here.
Yeah,
anyway.
the
So it was
starter
like,
set worth of it was here.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Sorry.
Jazz.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But no, looking forward to it, getting excited.
hell
And what were
yeah,
you going to
man.
say, Greg? What did you want to do? You were going to say something?
Oh, I don't know. I was like, because like to promote the live stream and everything, because we want to get people watching it. We want to get people involved and enjoying the trip that we're making.
Which way should Damien go? Should he go A, left, or B, right? Shall he go through the national park or go Taranaki
Hey,
way
Dan.
in Stratford?
Oh
Hey,
my
Dan.
God.
I'm sorry, I was trying to be quiet.
Jeez. Yeah.
Creaky dog. What?
I can't remember.
Anyway, Greg will live stream it. You'll watch it.
Yeah.
I've
Some
been
of it.
Dan.
No,
That's
Didn't
Greg.
finish talking.
Oh,
Are we finished talking?
Well, we ran out
I'm
of
done.
stuff.
We've run out of stuff to talk about.
We should talk about Age of Sigma.
No.
it's actually a pretty good game. You
Yeah.
should try it out, Damien.
At least go
Instead-
and watch.
Yeah, at least maybe play one game. No, don't count that one game you played because that was when the rules were bullshit.
Correct.
Play one game, and if you don't like it, we will give you
your
nothing.
money back.
No, we'll give you nothing. But your time will be wasted, and you'll have a bad feeling about it. And at least you can say, "Hey, I did it, and I'm still an asshole."
You would have wasted that time anyway.
Yeah, you would have. You would have sat there, and you probably would have like gone through like some sort of Necron shit and been like, I've got to put these things together and like tried to glue things together and just covered everything in fucking super glue.
Hurry up and paint my Necron Lord.
Ah, fuck you!
James,
Alright,
Tigers.
Bro, I paid you in bacon ages ago. Come on, man.
It's all gone in my tummy now and turned into poo.
Just as well I didn't bring any more bacon around for you then.
I can't eat bacon. It's not on the Jenny Craig approved foods list.
Oh, that's right, because now you can see your diddle.
Yep.
It's there. It's been 20 years, and there he is.
I've been Greg.
I've been Dan's
And
diddle.
he's Little Dan. We'll see you on the road. We'll see you on the road, Skag. We'll see you on the road like we saw the Knight Rider.
Whoa, what the